How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Finding Charizard. And today, guys, we're going to be doing a talk about the Vivid Vultures set once again. I've covered it quite a few times in my previous videos, do go check those out. But yes, this time around we're going to be focusing on some of the sealed products that you can pick up and some of the pricings that where they're sitting at in the market at the minute. And we're also going to be dissecting the Pikachu cards from the set, so the V Max, the Full Art, and that beautiful Rainbow Rare as well. So they're going to be the cards that are going to be kind of going into some of the prices and how the market's changed after a few months now. So we are getting more of a true reflection on what the cards are, kind of really are more valued at now. So first of all, let's start off with the booster box. So the booster box, it was available. I remember looking at it on Chaos Cards and it was about £90. At the time I could have pre-ordered it for. I didn't because I was stocking out with Hidden Fates at the time instead. But yeah, £90 was when it was available for pre-order. Now the cheapest I've seen on eBay is for £150, which obviously is quite a big jump for a booster box in over a short space of time. It's only been a few months, so that's pretty good. And there are a lot of other eBay sellers who are trying to get a lot more money for booster boxes, like 180, but definitely the cheapest I've seen is 150, which is still a lot of money when you think it's 36 packs. You're not guaranteed to get a Rainbow Rare, Pikachu, or anything like that. It's these booster boxes and Pokemon market is going up in general, and the prices are getting a bit crazy. But yeah, who knows what's going to happen with the Vivid Vultures set. In terms of, there could be reprints, but if you're maybe buying, say, 2 booster boxes and you get them at £150, and so you spent 300 quid in total, but you're really wanting that Pikachu Rainbow Rare, my advice would say, well, don't buy the booster boxes because you're not guaranteed to get it anyway. Just go buy the card. That's what I would do, because you can pick up that Rainbow Rare Pikachu for around that mark anyway, and we'll cover that in just a sec. So yeah, £150 seems like a lot of money for a booster box that's only a few months old to me. But so I can only see it going up in the future though. Like, if you think in 5 years time how much is a Vivid Vultures booster box going to be worth, I would say it's going to be easily worth double that 150 mark in 5 years time. That's just my opinion. Don't go by gospel or anything like that. So moving on to Elite Trainer boxes. The thing to remember about these Elite Trainer boxes, when they were first out, they were available for like £42.50, I think the retail price was, and now they're £65. So it's not a crazy jump. In terms of profit being made, there is a little bit if you have a lot of these, but maybe one I would just hang on to and let it grow naturally in value over a longer period of time if you have these Pikachu Elite Trainer boxes, because the box art is really nice. They do look really, really cool, and definitely well worth having in the collection, just because it's a Pikachu Elite Trainer box. It is really cool, and there's a lot of collectors for Pikachu anyway. But there isn't any like promo cards inside the Elite Trainer boxes or anything like that. So if I had 65 quid to spend right now, I'd rather go buy a Champions Path one, because that Charizard promo is going to be in my opinion going to be worth a lot more than what the Vivid Vulture Elite Trainer box would be worth. But again, that's my opinion. So moving on to the Builder Battle decks. Now these were products that you got before the actual set was released. This was, these came out, a few weeks prior, and people could get a feel for the deck and, get used to playing the games with the new cards and stuff. And obviously in those 4 promo cards, one of them had a Charizard card, which is very valuable, and you can pick that up for like £180, and that's why they are very good to have. And if you have them in your collection now, definitely keep them sealed and watch them go up in value, because at the time you could buy them for £25 when these Builder Battle decks first came out, and now the cheapest I found on eBay is £100, so it's already 75 quid gained from a Build a Battle deck, with not with the guarantee of getting a Charizard promo card, but yeah, really, really great products. I love them. I haven't got any in my collection. I'm gutted that I missed out on it. But yeah, you know, what can you do? It's too hard to collect absolutely everything. But yeah, really cool product. And yeah, £75 jump, so that's really good. But I can only see that going more and over time, because they're quite a unique product now. And yeah, so going on to our Pikachus, which I really wanted to cover. So basically, let's start off with the Pikachu V. You can buy the Pikachu V card as a standard card as £4.50. I've seen on eBay in a mint condition, so dead cheap, not a lot of money. And in a PSA 10, it's kind of already going for around £100 to £120. So that is quite a big gain. Obviously, you have to take into consideration your PSA grading fees and stuff like that. But there's a fair bit of money to be made from a Pikachu V card. I've seen a few go for around £100 to £120, which is really, really good return quite early on. So the next one, you guessed it, is the Pikachu V Max, and the cheapest on eBay is £23 for a mint condition one. And again, it's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but again, you're looking in a PSA 10. This is currently going for around 120 to 135, but it's not much more than the Pikachu V, which is kind of interesting. There's not too much difference in profit gained, but you obviously go in at a lower rate with the Pikachu V at £4.50, but the V Max is £23. But you could kind of evens itself out if you were to get near the top end of £135 for a Pikachu V Max in a PSA 10. So my favourite card from, well, I say from the set, from the Pikachu cards, let's say, because the Charizard card from the promo Build a Battle decks is my favourite card from the set. But the Pikachu full art is a really, really beautiful card. Love the pink throughout the card. It looks so, so good. And you can pick that up on eBay at the minute for £65 to £75. And again, you know, which is still a decent price for a card. It's still under that £100 mark, which I kind of gauge cards off. And the kind of returns it gives you in a PSA 10, you're looking between 280, 300 plus. In some cases, I've seen a few go for just over £300. Again, if you're able to get a mint condition one at £65, you can kind of work out the money and profit that you could potentially gain. You could easily gain over £200 profit on that kind of card, you know, obviously allowing PSA grading fees and times and stuff like that. But yes, a beautiful, beautiful card. I know some of you guys have this in your collection already, and I'm very, very jealous. I've seen it on your Instagrams and stuff, and yeah, really, really epic card. One I definitely want to get in the collection at some point as well. And the very last card I wanted to talk about is the Pikachu Rainbow Rare VMAX. And what a beautiful card this is. One card that I think is going to be a great card to have in your collection. And I do think it will only go up and up in value over time as this set gets older. And, you know, like I kind of touched on reprints before, there could be reprints of Vivid Vultures, but they won't last forever. You know what I mean? And that Rainbow Rare Pikachu is going to be very, very iconic, along with that Charizard from the Build a Battle decks. Those two cards are very, very unique to the set to me, and which would definitely be the two. Well, if you include the Pikachu full art, there'd be my three main investments, and the Build a Battle decks. If I could get some of them, there would be the definite product and cards that I would definitely focus on. So I said about £290 to £300 you can pick up a Pikachu Rainbow Rare for, and that's currently going in a PSA 10 around 560, and sometimes a bit higher than that. I've seen it go for as well, nearly touching 600, which again, if you're getting that 600 near 600 figure, you could be nearly doubling your money again, which, you know, you can't complain about doubling your money. If someone says to you, if you give me £100 now and, you know, 4 months time I'll double it, you know, well, why not, wouldn't you? That's how I'd kind of think anyway. But yes, guys, hopefully this has given you a bit of an insight on what is happening with Vivid Voltage in the market at the minute. Obviously, over time and over a few years, these figures will change, and I expect they will go up. If you're looking to invest in product at the minute, I would kind of stay clear of booster boxes for the moment, because if you are looking to flip and try and make profit more quickly, I wouldn't be buying booster boxes at the minute, because they're such at a high premium rate at the minute. You look at £150 for Vivid Voltage. Darkness Displays isn't too far off that as well, without the guarantees that there are going to be reprints and stuff, which could lower the figures for a time being, but over years to come these prices will go up and up and up. I mean, if you're having a booster box for over 5+ years, I'll say yeah, go for it, but not if you're trying to flip it. I wouldn't recommend going into things like that when you can make more money by flipping actual cards after grading and stuff like that as well. But yes, that is everything I've got for you today, guys. Check out my Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and I will see you guys again soon.